Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Today we have an ATL EU amateur match between PsiX Yankees versus Charge Gaming, or CG as their initial. This is week 7 and I am your caster Snoopy. Gonna be casting for ya. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're about to get started. We're in the lobby and first map will be on Acid Plant. Looks like all the players are ready to go. So let's talk about the state of the ATL season so far. Currently we're at week 7, as I said, and this is an overall total of 9 weeks. So we're coming down to the home stretch. Now, so far there's 4 groups in the division. There's Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D, and we're in Group C. And so far, we are currently, our record-wise is 5 wins to 2 losses, while Charge Gaming is 3 wins with 3 losses. So, both teams kind of in the middle of the pack here. Taste the Bacon Pigpen is actually on the top with 5 wins and 1 loss. Looks like Law B is also with them at 5 wins and 1 losses, but they have they're in second place because of the map scores. But anyhow, yeah, both teams looking to get up the win because the wins and losses they matter in the overall standings in the playoffs in terms of seeding. So you want to win as much as you can so that you get matched up with another team that is not doing so well. So that's the goal there for the play, at least for the regular season. All right, looks like we're about to get started here. Hey, SC2 Canna, welcome. Nice to meet you as well. As I said, first map will be Acid Plant LE. And here we go. About to start. Thank you, Zeno, for the bits. He says Snoopy Cast. So all right, let's go ahead and introduce our players. At the top left of the corner of the map, we have our blue Zerg player representing Charge Gaming. It is Fast 5. And here, spawning at the bottom right of the map, we have our purple Protoss representing Psionic Aftermath. It is Chevy. Looks like we got Daunted as well in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so looks like we got a PVZ on Acid Plant, and I wouldn't say it favors either races. I feel like it's pretty balanced. There's no crazy win rate for a specific race. SC2 Canada's like, is this the real Snoopy? Of course it is. It's the one and only Snoopy. Looks like we have a Probe Scout by Chevy here. He's gonna go ahead and wait, he's just coming back? Okay, so he just scouted the natural and came back. So all he wanted to do was just scout for the hatchery, see if there's any fast pool. He's not gonna go into the main to see if there's any pool or gas. He's gonna just assume so. But usually you want to go into the main just to scout because there are Zergs that go for fast 3 hatch. And if you can scout the no gas and no pool, then you can assume that there's a third hatchery and that the Zerg is going greedy, and then you can actually go ahead and try to punish it. But Chevy is gonna go ahead and just assume that he's gonna go for a pool and a gas. And oh, it looks like we got some more people coming in. Drop the miss as well. SC2 Canada asks, where do you guys come from? I'm from Germany. We're an NA based team, but we do have a EU team as well. So we're kind of all over the map. We have members from different sides of the world. We have places from like Australia, from Canada, from Singapore, a lot of different places, a lot of very you know, it's like a melting pot of StarCraft players in Psionic Aftermath. So that's awesome. You know, both we have a lot of different cultures mixed in, so it's great to have all those different types of people in the clan. Alright, so looks like we have Fast 5 going for a Roach Warren as well as a Speed. Chevy going to send a secondary Pro Scout. Not going to be able to get into the natural to scout the drone count. And, you know, as a Protoss, you want to go ahead and scout the drone count at the natural. That will give you a good indication if there's aggression coming, but Chevy's going to go ahead and play in the dark. Luckily for him, he's got a Forge already. Now that's interesting because you don't usually see a Gateway, a Cybernetic Core, and the fast Forge unless you're seeing some cannon rushes, but Chevy was not going to cannon rush. He's just going for a +1 here. Now Fast 5, he's made a lot of units. He's making a lot of Roaches and Lings, making some Ravagers as well. So he's going for a push here. Now Chevy, he does not know this. He did not get the scout. He's gonna have to rely on his force fields here. It would be nice to see some cannons and shield battery, but again, he does not know that this is coming. So this is gonna hit him pretty hard. And let's see if he can be able to defend this. Now Warp Gate is about to finish. He's gonna Chrono Boost that, so that's gonna be nice. He does have a Warp Prism on the way, but at this point he probably want a Immortal here. But here we go. Fast 5 is gonna go in with the Lings and Roaches. He's got one Ravager here, so he can actually break the force field. Chevy's run out of force field and gets surrounded by the Lings. And oh no, this is Artosis Pylon is powering everything. If he wanted to, he can actually use the Warp Prism to power the whole thing, but gonna go ahead and probably sack. He's looking like he's gonna sack the natural here, and he's just gonna retreat to his main base. Oh, that +1 was about to finish. Was about 80% done. Unfortunately, that is gonna go down, and looks like Fast 5 is gonna go charge in. Now there is no force field here. The Cybernetic Core is down, so he cannot warp in any sentries or stalkers, and the wall is breached, and the Roaches and Lings coming in. Pros being pulled, but I just don't see this being held, as Chevy will have to go ahead and tap out, and GG, and Charge Gaming will win the first game of this best of 5 series. Alright, so unfortunate for Chevy, he did not get that scout, did not see that the aggression was coming. And yeah, just got swarmed, as you could say. So Charge Gaming going up 1-0. Looks like Psionic Aftermath will have to pull this back in the second game. Oh, we have Gravity with 7-bit cheers. Thank you for the cheers, Gravity. Oh, I like his little custom emote with the gravitational pool, I think. It's like a gravity warp or something. Alright, so we're gonna go to the second game of this series, and it is gonna be on Lost and Found. So Lost and Found, one of the maps that I think people are pretty much familiar with. It was one of the maps in the last season, so it's been a while. It's been around for a while, so. But thank you guys for tuning in so far. We have, let's see, around 12 viewers, so hopefully more will come in as the games goes on. So if you haven't done so, feel free to follow us on our Twitch channel. We have a lot of different events, multiple events that we cast every week. We're in several team leagues actually, so we actually cast a lot, and we also have clan wars as well, show matches. So a lot of events that you get notified as when we go live and stuff, just by following. We're closing in on that 900 mark, I think. 900 followers. Alright, but anyhow, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Here, spawning at the top right of the corner of the map, we have our Tio Protoss. Representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Xenodor. And spawning at the bottom left of the corner of the map, we have our Green Terran player representing Charge Gaming. It is Nighthawk. Alright, so we have a PVT on Lost and Found. Looks like Xenodor will go ahead and go for the fast scout. Now, nowadays, proxy barracks and proxy just structures from Terrans have been really common, especially against Protoss. I feel like, I don't know, part of me feel like it's like Maru might have made it more common, so everybody started doing it or something. Actually, unfortunately, Xenodor is trying to cannon rush and actually will not get the full wall off. Oh wait, he actually kind of walls in his own self. So not starting too well for Xenodor so far. It's really hard to actually cannon rush a Terran. Actually, oh, he actually let that finishes. Oh, he needed to actually cancel that.
Has arrived.
Oh, we have a follow from SC2 Canada. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Alright, looks like Xenodor's cannon rush will be defended relatively well by Nighthawk. He didn't even lose much, just only lost some mining time from the SCV. Now Xenodor's gonna try to, he's persistent, he's gonna go ahead and try to continue this cannon rush, but the bunker is up already. I mean, Nighthawk is pretty secure at this point. Oh, actually he's gonna go ahead and try to do a contained cannon, so I guess if you first don't succeed, try again, right? Or I guess at this situation, cannon again. Xenodor is gonna go ahead and transition into a second nexus here, and he's gonna go ahead and try to go for a cybernetic core soon, and maybe see some proxy robo or Stargate. I think. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But looks like Nighthawk going for the correct response at this point, because he's getting cannon rushed or cannon contained. He's immediately going to go for the tank, and that will help him clear out the tanks, because Marines only have a range of 5 and cannons have a range of 7. So unless you have a bunch of Marines, you're not going to break that anytime soon. So the tank will allow him to actually, break this contain. Xeno's going to go ahead and try to throw down the third cannon. His cybernetic core's about to be finished, so we'll see if he goes ahead and proxy anything along with his cannons. But the tank is about to pop out, so even if he proxy this, I think it's not gonna last too long. All right, the tank is out already, so it will be shelling out on those cannons. Xeno's gonna try to build down a shield battery, trying to regenerate these cannons, but I don't know. I think it might be best to just dish this and make the Stargate at his main instead. Just because this Stargate ain't gonna go up anytime soon with the tank shelling away at the cannon and eventually at the pylon. Oh, Gravity with some compliments saying, "Love you, great casting, Snoopy." Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. If you guys don't know, Gravity casts a lot for us. And also recently had a baby, so killing it being a father and casting at the same time. If you haven't yet, go ahead and feel free to follow his channel as well. He casts a lot for different events as well. Anyhow, looks like 2 tanks for Nighthawk. Gonna go ahead and kill the shield battery. Oh, the Artosis pylon powering all 3 cannons does go down, so there is no defense for this Stargate. He will be able to maybe pop out a Void Ray, but if Nighthawk focuses on that pylon, I think that might shut it down. Actually, no, the Void Ray might. Oh, actually, he's focusing on it, and that Void Ray does not pop out. And this this proxy is completely shut down by Nighthawk. And at this point, even though he's down the base, down the natural, I mean, he does have a second command center, but I would still favor Nighthawk. I mean, he is ahead 25-2 army supply. Oh, actually, I forgot. I mean, I didn't catch this Liberator, but it looks like did he catch any probes? Oh wow, 10 probes. Wow, sorry I missed that, guys. Was so focused on the proxy. But anyhow, looks like Nighthawk will go ahead and try to put on some pressure, and I won't blame him because right now he's ahead 25-2 army supply. So Xeno is going to go ahead and try to rely on his cannons and shield batteries, but again, that kind of does absolutely nothing against tanks. Once these tanks eat away at these cannons, Xeno will have absolutely no army to defend against this army. And yeah, it looks like Xeno will tap out, and Nighthawk will take it for Charge Gaming. Charge Gaming starting off really strong with 2 straight wins, and now it's just 1 game away from winning this ATL match. This is again a best of 5, so first team to 3 wins will win the series. So if Psionic Aftermath wants any hope of staying alive, they will have to win the next 2 at the very least to force it into an ace match. SC2 Canada is like filthy protest strats, and Dante's like, oh, Xeno bathes 6 times a day. Yes, Xeno bathes a lot, although he can get really dirty with those cannons. But like canning as a Protoss, you know, canning against a Terran is really difficult. And you gotta pull it off like cleanly in order to pull it off. It's much easier to cannon a Zerg or a Protoss, but against a Terran is a bit more difficult. Nighthawk with the correct response and good defense, so well-earned win. And we'll be heading into our next game, which will be taking place on Blue Shift. Now, Blue Shift is one of the newer maps in the season. And I think if you rotate the map, it is pretty much like Catalyst. Just kind of rotate it around. So it's a very, I guess, standard map, I would say. Has 2 watchtowers, so it's really good for at least getting some map vision as well. So yeah, we'll see. This will be the third game, match point for Psionic Aftermath. So if there was any time to win a game, it will be now. So you could actually extend the series, because I don't want to end this little stream at 3 games. Hopefully we can actually extend it to maybe a 5th game. That would be neat. All right. Looks like we got both players in the lobby, and we shall start as soon as both players are ready to go. All right, looks like everyone is ready to go. So countdown has begun, and we're about to jump into our 3rd game. Oh, looks like we have a TVT. It's gonna be like the GSL finals here. Hopefully you guys have seen it by now. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, so don't worry. But it was a really great series in the GSL finals. Hopefully we'll have a good series here as well. Now let's go ahead and see who is playing for which team. It is on the bottom left of the map. The blue Terran player representing Psionic Aftermath is none other than Droptimus. And spawning at the top right of the map, it is the red Terran player representing Charge Gaming. It is Daniel. Oh, actually, I didn't notice this, but I like that little avatar. It's like the Earth shattering or something, like a planet shattering. Pretty cool. Let's see, Psionic Aftermath also looking pretty cool with the little kind of halo with the fire, the blue fire. So both teams got some great design on their logo here. Looks like Droptimus will be opening for a 2-gas opening, so not looking to expand anytime soon. On the other hand, Daniel, he's going for a 1-gas, so probably looking to expand pretty soon here. However, Daniel will be sending his scout in. Does scout the factory being thrown down, so he knows what's up. Now the question is he actually going to prepare for this correctly? He is going to throw down the command center, and let's see how he's going to go ahead and defend against this. He's going to be ahead economy wise, but he will be behind tech wise. The real question is he going to be able to defend against the harass that Droptimus is about to ensue? Oh, Pitfall with the 100-bit chairs. Thank you, man. He says Droptimus has this with a little thumbs up. Yeah, we shall see. Droptimus, a pretty good Terran player himself. Oh, we actually have a Reaper skirmish at the middle of the map. Looks like it will force... Oh, Droptimus... Oh, he's almost lost that Reaper with some better micro. I think if he didn't actually throw down the grenade, he could have actually gotten the Reaper. So Droptimus surviving with his Reaper, and that will help because in the early game in TVT, every unit matters. You do not want to lose any units, or it could actually snowball. Oh, Droptimus gets the first shot and will get... Oh, almost got that Reaper there. So both players look like they will be surviving. Oh, looks like actually... Oh, better micro from Daniel. Oh, almost got that Reaper as well. But again, it seems that the grenades have been working against Daniel here. Both times he's been able to almost get the Reaper, but the grenades kind of prevents him from doing so. And Daniel scouting the Cyclones will throw down his bunker, but he does have a Cyclone of his own. But Drop the Miss will have the upper hand. Now, actually, he can repair, so I think he should be okay. Oh, wow. Both Cyclones dies at the same time. But again, Droptimus is not relying on the Cyclone push. He's actually relying on a Banshee, Cloak Banshee harass. Unfortunately for Droptimus, Daniel already has his engineering bay and he's already throwing down turrets. He does scout and sees the tech lab with the starport, so he can kind of get an idea of what's coming. But this turret is not finished making yet, so this Banshees will get some kills here. Does he have a scan? He does have one scan, but it's not enough. I don't think he will get out of range. Oh, that's unfortunate because he doesn't have a turret here. He can't even make one if this Banshee is like continuously attacking it, so he will delay mining time. Meanwhile, Droptimus is getting his own command center. Oh my god, 2 life on that Banshee. So close. Oh, he gets this tank. Yeah, he will get this tank. And that's a big pick off. Oh, wasting another scan. But look at this. There's another Banshee on the way for Droptimus. He's already got 2 Cyclones here. I think he will have another scan from his main base, but he will take out this Cyclone before doing so. I think maybe. Actually, he's gonna retarget at the SCVs, and will be attacking the bunker. And the bunker goes down, so no defense for these Marines, and he will have to back up. Still no answer for this Banshee here. Oh my god, he's wasted another meal instead of scanning for the Banshee, and I think that is pretty much the GG here. Droptimus pulling ahead in the supply, 43 to 27 here. And yeah, looks like Droptimus is gonna go ahead and charge in. Banshee does run out of energy, but I think at this point it doesn't even matter. Droptimus even throwing down a meal at here just to repair. Second Banshee arrives at the scene. And it looks like, looks like SCVs will be pulled going down, and Droptimus got this. And Pitfall, being the little future teller, did predict that Droptimus had this. So, well done on your prediction. Droptimus does save Psionic Aftermath from going down, so there is still hope for PsiX. Score is 2-1 now. So we will see if they can push it to the ace match here. But well done by Droptimus, executing a well-timed build. Good harass with the Banshees. So overall, solid game by Droptimus. Oh, it looks like Jay Skippy has joined the chat as well. Who this caster? This is Snoopy. Yep. Snoopy needs to start an ASMR channel. ASMR. So I don't know. I guess some of you might not know what that is. It's like one of those like really how should I explain it? I don't know. Maybe Jay Skippy, you can explain it better. But it's like one of those soothing noises. So like maybe you know how like white noise can be soothing to some people. It's kind of like that, or maybe like crunchy noises, constant crunchy noises. Maybe that can be soothing for some people. It's kind of like that. If I don't know, maybe Jay Skippy, you can explain it better. Oh, looks like Salivanth has joined the stream as well. Hey, welcome, Salivanth. We are about to Let's see. Yeah, we're about to start our 4th game. Looks like we do not know where Charge Gaming's next player is. So we're trying to figure that out. But in the meantime, thank you all for tuning in so far. Looks like we're bumped up to 17 viewers for the stream. So that's awesome. Hope your Sunday has been going well so far. I guess for Salavant, you're Australia, so it will be a Monday for you. Hope your Monday is going well. SC2 Canada says Jotimus might have won the game, but at the end, Daniel here fits perfectly. Man, I'm trying to imagine Daniel's hair. It must be one of those like cool Australian wavy blonde hair, right? I'm picturing that. We got daunted with a nice pun there. Drop and miss, dropping the chances of his enemies' victories. I have to agree. He did drop their percentage, but Charge Gaming still leading 2-1, so still in a pretty good position here. And Psionic Aftermath has to win the next 2 games to actually win the series. So still a tough order, but we'll see how it turns out. Looks like the next Charge Gaming's next player is still not here. Now in the ATL rules, I know that they have like I think it's 15 minutes for the player to show up, or else it's a walkover win or walkover loss for the team that doesn't have their player show up. If I remember the rules correctly. Pitfall's like, so Snoop is like sweet rain falling. Yeah, actually, yeah, those those waterfall sound, those could be the soothing noises as well. So like those ASMR noises. Let me check out what ASMR stands for. Like, what's the acronym for it? It's autonomous sensory meridian response. That's the technical term, I suppose. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and just actually get the exact definition for it, so you guys know what it is. Let's see here. It's kind of like a. Let's see. Okay, ASMR is an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on. Oh wait, actually no, this is different. Anyhow, you get the idea. Anyhow, let's see. Oh, looks like our 4th player for Charge Gaming has arrived. So we can get this 4th game started pretty soon. Alright, so what's our next map actually? Let's see. Oh yeah, Parasite. Alright, Parasite will be our 4th map. So This one shall be a good one. I think Parasite, interesting map. There is a little nook area at the main where your Reapers can actually jump in and out. But luckily for us, we do not have a Terran in this last matchup, in this last set. It's actually going to be a PVZ. So let's see how that plays out. Sometimes with Parasite, it is difficult to choose or decide what your dirt base is. There is like multiple dirt base options, and I feel like sometimes it can get difficult just to know which to choose, which one you want as your dirt base. I don't know if some of you have experienced that as well, but that's one of the reasons why I vetoed the map, because personally I don't actually know which dirt to get. All right, looks like we finally get into our lobby here. About to get into our fourth game here. Actually, our team leader, Warbuff the second, is actually gonna be playing. So that's awesome. Again, Charge Gaming is up 2-1, so definitely need this game in order to push it to an ace match if Psionic Aftermath wants any chance of winning the series. And here we go. Countdown has begun, and we're about to head into what possibly could be our last game here. Alrighty, guys. Here at the bottom right of the corner of the map, it is our blue Protoss player representing Psionic Aftermath. It is Warbuff the second. But for short-term purposes, I will be referring to him as Warbuff. It's much easier, you know. Here, spawning at the top left rather. Of the corner of the map, it is the green Zerg player representing Charge Gaming. It is none other than Devil OP. Now, I heard of Zerg OP, I heard of Protoss OP, I heard of Terran OP. But Devil OP, I have actually never heard of that before. I mean, but I could understand Devils can be OP. I mean, they got their fires, they got their trident. They can bring people down to hell. They can manipulate people to make bad decisions while the angel is standing on the other person's shoulder. Devils can certainly be OP. Now it looks like Warbuffy will go ahead and kind of scout a standard opening. Nothing too crazy. Oh, actually almost got the little surround there. Almost got the probe, but Warbuffy with some juking and jiving gonna go ahead and actually survives and get out. We'll go ahead and scout the dirt just to check, just in case. And looks like Warbuffy is going for a standard opening himself. We'll see what tech he goes for as soon as the cybernetic core is done. The most common or the most popular strategy right now for Protoss against Zerg is the Oracle, or not the Oracle, the Stargate opening. They can go for Oracle or Phoenixes, and you know, they can harass with it. So we shall see what Warbuffy decides to go for. Warbuffy is going to go ahead and I keep calling him Warbuffy. Warbuff is going to go ahead and try to patrol around. Actually going to go ahead and go in for a secondary scout. He will lose his probe as there are links out here in the map. He does miss the third base that's going to be thrown down by Devil OP here. But it looks like War Buff is going to throw down his second gateway as well as the Stargate. So this is pretty standard here. Stargate openings, pretty common. We'll see if he goes for Oracle or Phoenix first. There is an Overlord hanging around on top of the Natural. So he might actually want to go for Phoenix. Yep, he goes for Phoenix. So he will go ahead and try to clear out all the Overlord. Oh, actually there are some lanes coming in. The Adept is across the map. And that leaves the opening, and there will be some pros being harassed here. Oh, Pitfall with another 100 bit, saying, "Show them how we do it in Texas." War Buff. Yeah, hopefully War Buff is gonna show him how it's done. But it looks like a little bit of a misplaced pylon. Actually, not full wall off here, and oh man, so much damage going down from just these few lanes here. This pylon will unpower one of the gateways, but oh man, there is no units coming out yet for from the gateways, but he does have an Oracle on the way. If he can clear this out, I think he can stabilize, but there are more lings coming across the map. Devil OP is gonna go for the OP lings here and try to win this game outright. This Oracle is finally out here, but he has a lot of lings that he needs to kill in order to clean this up. Warbuff still trying to wall off at the Natural, but these lings are already getting so much damage done. 21 workers going down already, and still more to go. Still no answer for these lings, and I think this is it. GG. Devil OP is gonna take it for Charge Gaming, and Charge Gaming will win it 3-1. So congrats to Charge Gaming there. Well played. Hopefully PsiX Yankees can bounce back in their next week in week 8. Week 7 is a walkover win already, so we're just pretty much 1 week away from the playoffs. Technically 2, but anyhow, Charge Gaming with a well-deserved win here. And yeah, that concludes this ATL EU Amateur Series match. Let's see, any last words from the chat? There's a 2-minute delay, so I guess you guys are still watching here. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed these 4 games. Unfortunately, we didn't go to the 5th game. The ace match would have been nice, but maybe next time. Let's see, what other events do we have? We don't have any more events that's going to be canceled today, but there are still some future events. For you guys who don't know, we participate in the Choba Team League as well. So week 1 just finished. I will be casting that with Gorgonoth either on Monday or Tuesday. But the next event we have here on the schedule is Tuesday. We have we already have our week 8 ATL match for Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to tune in for that, that would be awesome. We have both our PsiX Yankees and PsiX EU team, unless there's a reschedule they'll be playing at that time. And then we have a little show match on Wednesday between Xenodactyl and John Goodman. Xenodactyl is actually Xenodor from earlier that you guys saw. So yeah, hopefully you guys tune in for that as well. I'll hope you guys enjoy your Sunday, the rest of your Sunday or Monday, whichever day it is for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, guys, if StarCraft is your game, then awesome is your name.